Teresa Homsen Phantom is my name, and I warmly welcome you to another episode of the program Kitchen Drive on Nigeria's first agricultural television, ARCN TV at Mabuchi, Abuja, Nigeria's capital city. The importance of hand washing is our focus today on the program Kitchen Drive. Stay tuned as we elaborate on the topic and much more. Global Hand Washing Day commemorates with the theme, Why Are Clean Hands Still Important? About 1.8 million children under the age of 5 die each year from diarrhea and pneumonia, the top two killers of young children around the world. Children and other vulnerable populations are more prone to such diseases because of poor knowledge about the importance and practice of effective hand washing. The dignitaries at the 2024 Hand Washing Day celebration at Garki Modern Market highlighted on the importance and the call for all to key into the activities for a better, healthy living. Let's listen to them.
Global Hand Washing Day is a global advocacy day dedicated to increase awareness and understanding about the importance of hand washing with soap under running water as an effective and affordable way to prevent disease and save lives. It was initiated by Global Hand Washing Partnership, GHP, in the year 2008. And October 15th was appointed by the United Nations General Assembly as a commemoration day. Every year on October 15, communities, advocates, and leaders spread the word about hand washing hygiene, building hand washing infrastructure, and demonstrate the value of hand washing with soap under running water. This year's theme, why are clean hands still important? Emphasize the role of hand washing hygiene in preventing infection, especially after the COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic provides an important reminder that one of the most effective ways to stop the spread of the virus is also one of the simplest, and that's hand washing hygiene, especially through hand washing with soap under running water. To beat the disease today and ensure better health outcome beyond the pandemic, hand washing with soap is very apt. It also serves as a reminder of the need to build on current momentum to ensure hand hygiene as a mainstay in public health interventions and everyday life. Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is against this background that we as a nation join the rest of the world in making this year's Global Hand Washing Day, in commemorating this year's Global Hand Washing Day. Indeed, clean hands are still important to prevent spread of infectious diseases, reduce risks of hospital-acquired infections, and maintain personal hygiene, even in marketplaces, protect vulnerable population, and prevent foodborne illness. Beyond the benefit of disease reduction, effective hand washing also reduces rate of absenteeism at both workplace and marketplace. Today, let us join the rest of the world to bring to our minds reasons to sustain effective hand washing practices in everyday life.
I want to congratulate the Federal Ministry of Environment, relevant stakeholders, and Nigerians on this special day. we are happy to be here. Once it's about health and well-being, you can be rest assured that the Federal Ministry of Education will be proud to be associated with you. We have been given 2 minutes, so I won't waste time. I have an appeal, and the appeal is, let us sustain this day. It shouldn't just be an occasion where we gather and when we are done, we forget about hand washing. This should be sustained. It should be a part of our culture, day-to-day culture. Like you see the day, you see the morning, you see the afternoon, and you see the evening. It will all become a part of us. Let me also appeal to us that as a ministry, we will be happy to have this program come up in our schools. That's the appeal I have brought here. Having said that, I want to congratulate all of us, and I wish us happy 2024 Global Hand Washing Day. Thank you.
This day prioritizes a moment for advocacy on the need for all stakeholders to prioritize efforts at promoting hand washing with soap as an easy, effective and affordable way to prevent diseases and save lives. First line of defense. As a country, we may have made progress in promoting hand washing among citizens since the COVID-19 pandemic. However, according to the WASH Norm 2021, 99% of heads of households have knowledge of at least critical times of hand washing. Only 8% out of these could demonstrate proper hand washing. This wide disparity between knowledge and practice is the challenge we must all work together to address. Recent outbreaks of cholera in several locations in the country continue to remind us of the importance of hand washing with soap and water at critical times. And this makes the theme of this year's Global Hand Washing Day very, very relevant. This year's theme, why are clean hands still important, asks a fundamental question. And the answer lies in our collective responsibility to safeguarding public health, prevention of infection and its spread, as well as promotion of well-being. We need to take concrete action to ensure that everyone everywhere can practice hand washing. We must rethink our behavioral change approaches to nudge people to wash their hands as frequently as possible. It is not sufficient to provide hygiene facilities without providing the requisite education that would move people from awareness to action. The gap between knowledge and practice must be closed urgently because the results we want to achieve lies therein. Secondly, it is of urgent need for us to appraise the status of the National Hand Hygiene Roadmap that was launched in September 2022 for the possible review and costing. This is because there is only 1 year left for the roadmap target date of 2025 to be achieved. WaterAid is already collaborating with UNICEF and WHO to undertake this activity, which we hope will help chart a way forward in its implementation. WaterAid will continue to join forces with every stakeholder here present, especially the government at all levels, the market women, to strengthen systems and build the necessary partnership to bring good hygiene within the reach of everyone everywhere.
Was actually inaugurated some years back to see how we can support the efforts of the government in areas of water, sanitation, and hygiene. All through the years, we have been providing wash facilities in different areas. Just about 3 weeks ago, we had a very robust meeting with our team, with the Honorable Minister of Environment in his office. And on that note, we have assured him, we have confirmed to him that in partnership with a particular private sector organization, we will be supporting FCT and South West with wash facilities valued at almost 1.2 billion naira. Over the years as well, we have recognized the importance of private sector supporting not only at the federal level, but also at the state level. And it was on that note that 2 weeks ago, in partnership with the Ministry of Environment, Federal Minister of Environment, we have created a robust structure in different states. And that structure actually has the SSAPs in different states, because the SSAPs, they also have their coordinators in different states. The ALGON, because the ALGON, the local government, they also play critical roles at that level. We also have APWEN at that level. So it means that at the local government level, at the state level, the organized private sector in water, sanitation, and hygiene will be supporting the efforts of the Federal Ministry of Environment. I must also say and congratulate the Federal Ministry of Environment. I had a call from Professor Jack Sim just a few days ago confirming that for Ministry of Environment taking over certain leadership roles when it comes to water, sanitation, and hygiene, that he will now throw a massive, he will now support them so massively. Remember 2 years ago during the World Toilet Summit that we organized at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, where Professor Jackson was also in Nigeria at that point. He has now confirmed his commitment that in this year's World Toilet Day celebration, which is coming on the November 19, he will support again, especially Ministry of Environment. On this note, I want to confirm that the private sector will continue to partner with the Federal Ministry of Environment, and of course, we are also a member of the Presidential Steering Committee, and I think the Honorable Minister of State was also there when we were inaugurated by the Vice President. I want to thank everybody, and I want to say that issues around hand washing is for everyone. So while we are celebrating here at the federal level, we should also ask the SSAP's community engagement to take the message to the community level. Thank you so much.
In communities, but today we are doing it here in the market. And it's a plus to our market women and our men that are here, and every trader that is doing one thing or the other in the market. Because whatever we eat in our homes is from here. I'm here to represent the Director, Abuja Environmental Protection Board, who is unavoidably absent today. And Mama, that is leading the market women, I know her very well. She has been our mother for a very long time. We have been doing this work together with her. Welcome, Mama. The global hand washing is something that should be a continuous thing, because it is the only thing we can do to maintain health. Whatever you are doing without washing your hand with soap and water, you are bringing diseases to yourself. We have been in schools, we have taught students what to do. And I thank God that education is still here. As we are preaching this today, it is believed that only we continue with it. Every community will continue with it, including the markets where we are today. How do we go ahead to wash our hands? You wash your hands anytime you are leaving your market. Once you reach home, the first thing is to wash your hands. Once you enter market, the first thing is to wash your hands. Whatever you do, before you say to the next person, you have to wash your hands. It depends on what you engage yourself with. Occasionally, we see ourselves in the market touching money anyhow, using it to sell gari and every other thing that we cannot wash before we eat them. This brings about diseases. There are a lot of diseases of public health importance. While washing your hands, you can control these diseases. And that is why we are here, to remind ourselves again. It's not that we don't know. During COVID-19, we did a lot of job, but as if the thing is going down again. So we are coming to remind ourselves, and I thank the Federal Ministry of Environment for bringing this program here in the markets. I want to thank them, and I want to thank all the stakeholders that has helped to ensure that this day is a successful day. And I want to tell us that as we are leaving this place, let us train our children. As they are coming back from school, the first thing is for them to wash their hands, take their bath, and be clean. Then they can eat. When they want to eat in the school, they have to wash their hands too. It is very, very important. It helps us to avoid going to hospital several times. So I pray that as we do the needful, that God will keep all of us at good health.
The President of the Environmental Health Officers Association of Nigeria, FCT chapter. The task today is very simple, to remind ourselves the importance of hand washing. We all know the importance. Like various speakers have said earlier, we are here today to intensify that it is important because it saves life. It prevents diseases and it increases business growth, because a lot of things has kept us out of business, mainly like this issue of diseases. And as such, by the time we practice this common, as simple as it is, hand washing, it saves a lot of things. And it makes us to live alive and to ensure that things are done rightly. Please, we will not say much. As environmental health officers, our duty is to go about various house-to-house inspections. I will keep on preaching this very all-important issue: hand washing, hand washing, hand washing.
Children of nowadays, they have forgotten about domestic science. They don't wash their hands. In 1952, I saw a leper man in Amingo Junction in Port Harcourt using money they gave him to scratch the leper. And this is the money you touch. You open your mouth like this, touch your hand on your mouth to count money. This is in the direct way of leprosy. I worked with the African Continental Bank for 35 years. I retired as a branch manager of African Continental Bank. They taught us how to, they call it a Idumota campus in Lagos, how to wash your hand. This money you touch is a terrible thing by itself. You must wash your hand. I went around 36 states of Nigeria teaching market women how to wash your hand. Anything you do, wash your hand. I went with Habiba to Magaji. I formed Market Men and Women Association with her, the president's mother. We taught market women how to wash hands. If you go to your house, wash your vegetable, wash your hand. Please, I won't tell you too much. Wash your hand is very essential to wash. It's very important to wash hand. This money that you put your hand in your mouth and catch money is a big disease. Let me stop. I thank you for coming here today. If I talk too much so that you hear by force. But I won't talk today. God bless all of you.
I want to say three things. First, I want to thank our mothers once again. We all know that the teacher for every child is the mother. That's the first teacher. And whatever habit that we have learned, that we are practicing, is a reflection of what we have been taught at home. I therefore want to appeal to every parent in Nigeria. Mama has talked about domestic science. It is important that all parents should learn and teach domestic science to their children. Once you are able to imbibe the habit of hand washing as a child, you will see that it will be for you for life. And our mothers are very, very important in ensuring that we transfer this knowledge to our children. So I appeal to all parents, particularly our mothers, to ensure that we learn and teach domestic science to our children. Even as an adult, every time I get to the house and I want to eat, it is my wife that ensure that water is provided and ensure that I wash my hands. So I thank our mothers, and I want to believe seriously that now that the market women are taking on the gauntlet again, Nigeria is going to succeed more with hand washing campaign. The second thing I want to talk about is to further underscore the importance of hand washing. As a medical doctor myself, if I'm asked what is the best medicine that I prescribe, it will be hand washing, and hand washing. So hand washing is so important that if you are doing it diligently, when you go to toilet, you wash your hands. When you go out and you come in, before you eat, you wash your hands. Before you touch food, you wash your hands. If you play with your pets, you wash your hands. If you go to an event, you have to shake a lot of people, you wash your hands, and so on and so forth. If you practice it diligently, I can assure you is your #1 preventer of diseases. So I recommend hand washing as our #1 drug to all Nigerians, young, old, men, and women. Finally, let me inform this gathering that the Federal Ministry of Environment, in collaboration with stakeholders cutting across government of all levels, organized private sector, non-governmental organizations, community-based organizations, academia, development partners, etc., is taking steps to deliver adequate education and hygiene services to the citizens of our dear country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as Nigeria looks towards key milestones in hand washing progress, I want to urge you to reflect on this question: why are hand washing and why are clean hands still important? The answer lies in our collective responsibility to safeguard public health, prevent infections, and promote well-being. When we prevent diseases and reduce absenteeism, we increase productivity, we reduce poverty. Let me therefore assure you that the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue to provide needed facilities and enablement to make sure that hand washing at home, at work, and in all our daily activities are conducted seamlessly and easily. It is on this note that I wish you all a happy Global Hand Washing Day celebration. Thank you all for your presence and attention, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Demonstrate how to use soap under running water. Yes,
On how to wash our hands. It is best to have the water running. The water is running, and I'm going to put some soap and then put my hands under the running water. I'm going to wash for the fingers. Until an average of about 2 minutes, or until when the soap ladder has completely disappeared. And then that is it. Then you have retained a little water in your hands so that the hands that you used to close, you wash it again. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope we abide by the rules of hand washing. Keep a date with us next week for another episode of the program Kitchen Drive. From all of us here is take good care of yourself and stay out of trouble. I am Hilda Homsem Fuantwap saying bye.